is Uncle Jim. In the previous video, I got this Injun mold from Pat, and today adapted it to some Lee 6-cavity mold handles, and it worked great. I must say, for the woke generation, if they got a problem with saying Injun or Injun blood or anything like that, screw off. My grandmother was Native American, okay? So I can say whatever the hell I want. You woke people are just too screwed up in the head. All right, so what I started with was pewter, and it's silvery. You could see by the ingots. I don't know why. It's been fluxed and everything, but it comes out silver. It could be the heat, and that's how it came out in the ingots. So I started with that first. Now this is a very skinny mold, so you got to watch out for heat and everything. I think I got a little hot at the beginning. And so that was 1 and 2, and then 3, I poured too much, and you could see I had to pick it out just to get it out of the mold. So I didn't want to over pour. This is a sprue here, okay? And then once the mold got hot, everything was live. What you saw was what really happened. Once the mold got hot, that top end of the sprue just flaked right off of there, and it actually turned out good. Okay, and then I thought, well, why not use a hot mold and just pick it off? So here is one where I just took there we go. I just took a razor blade right here and snapped it off. Just one side, snapped it off, and it turned out really good. And that is thrift store pewter. Okay, and so these are also pewter here. And so I thought, well, okay, let's try some lead mix. I had some bullets from Jerry that he said to use to sweeten your pot. And it has tin antimony in it. And so I did this here, but the rifle didn't fully get filled out. So it turned in, the engine's got an SBR, okay? So it turned into an SBR, no big deal, unless you're the ATF, which is on a, you know, we don't even want to talk about that right now. They are on their own, what do you call it? Tyrant, okay? They're tyrants, and they're trying to make up stuff. So, okay, I got some SBRs here. I didn't get a full fill out on the foot on the first one, and then this filled up, but I got an SBR. And then I thought, you know what, quit filling up this big, huge sprue hole at the top. And I got this. This is easier to trim because I didn't fill it up all the way. Okay. But he's still got an SBR. And then on my third test, I went with pure soft lead. So there's pure soft lead without trimming. Let's see if we can get that in there. And it worked out great. Okay. So let's try and focus back out. It's working today. So yeah, the lead's a lot shinier. That's soft lead. And I had a hard time controlling it because I got a little, you know, thing burning on the, whatever you want to call it. So this was actually fun. I want to thank you, Pat, because it was a challenge. I never used such a skinny mold before. You watch out for your heat and everything. And this was what you guys saw. All right, now as far as trimming off, like this one, over pouring is bad because it sticks to the mold. You saw that in the video. But all you got to do is trim that with the razor blade and snap it off. And then if you have any castings right here where it stands up, just trim it with a razor blade and they'll stand up just like this. All right, and then they're good to go. Are we focused? I don't know. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I'm going to use these for sweetening the pot with pewter. And so 1 or 2 little Indians will sweet up your full pot when you're casting bullets. And you'll have a sweetened mix so it flows better. Even though the straight lead flowed really good, I think. That's just soft lead. And there is some casting marks, but that trims right off with a razor blade. Maybe I'll show you here. My camera's in the way of the drawer for the razor blade here. But anyway, Pat, you just cracked me up. That was so funny. Let me grab one of Jerry's alloy here. Are we focused in? Okay. So you just go by with a little razor blade here to get the sprue thingy off of there. There's 2 ways you can do it. Get the mold really hot and pick it off with a pair of tweezers or something before it comes out of the mold. But that's it. Now we got an Injun. I just cut the sprue thingy off. So that was hilarious. Now I don't know what Pat might have to tell me. These came with the mold. And they're nice and shiny. And I'm not sure what alloy that is. But I do know these are pewter. And I can just throw an Injun or 2 of pewter in my pot when it's full. And we're good to go. So easy to identify. And I thought this was fun. So I don't know if you found this interesting or not, but Pat, I want to thank you. It was a lot of fun, and I had a wild hair to try and figure this out today. What kind of handles to put on it? I said, hey, let's do a Lee handle, and being that it's not made for handles, it worked out really good. You can see how that closes nicely. So next time I try this, maybe I won't fill the sprue hole so much. So I got this, just a little bit. Let's try this. I need a stronger razor blade, but you just cut along here and snap it off and you got an Injun. Okay? And then if there's any castings around where it stands up, you just trim it off with a razor blade, and it works awesome. Anyway, hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. And it was fun. I've never done anything like this before. So, until next time, thanks for watching.